Okay, so for all of you people that have been telling me that I'm not allowed and shouldn't report on negative stories about the PlayStation VR 2 despite loving the product, A, there's still no good stories on the PlayStation VR 2 right now. I just report what's interesting. And B, now we have an Apple Vision Pro one. Let me see you complain about that, you bunch of bitches. No, I'm joking. Love you, really. Now you know. But, you know, I don't see people giving people shit who are doing the same stories, who are established or bigger names. They only seem to go after the solo guy that's doing the thing, because probably he's the only one that was probably responding to your comment in the first place, because he's not a bitch that's emotional about things, whether he likes it or not. It's not about validating people at the end of the day. It's about reporting what's what and giving your take on it. And you should be able to handle that, irrespective of whether you're an Apple fan, a Sony fan, a Meta fan, or whatever else. You have to be objective. And if you can't take objective reporting, that aims to be balanced, this is probably not the podcast or the channel for you. And what you do is you dislike the video, you hit a little free burger kebab thing and say, not recommend this channel anymore. And then you go into your history, your watch history, and you remove any of the videos that contain yours truly and Lily. And then you won't have it anymore. And then you can continue your life as a bitch. Or the bitch gene is a real thing. But you guys, the real guys, are not bitches and can handle constructive reporting of stories, irrespective of whether they're rumors or not. We will cover them as balanced as we can. This could also be just a rumor, because this is from macrumors.com. I don't know if that's a reputation place that has a good reputation here or not. But yeah, Apple cuts Vision Pro shipments as demand falls sharply beyond expectations. And this is a guy that is like an analyst, I believe. I don't know if he's good or not. It looks like it's a Chinese dude, or he's got a Chinese-like name. Man, I just made myself potentially unintentionally racist or ignorant. But anyway, Apple has dropped the number of Vision Pro units that it plans to ship in 2024, going from expected 700 to 800k units. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Okay, no. Okay, that said, that makes no sense. That's up. Going from an expected 700 to 800k units to just under 400 to 450k units, according to the Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kiao. Now, is that not a name that you would have thought was from Chinese or Taiwanese or something like that? Why does it even matter? Why am I even mentioning that? So this could be true, this might not be true. I don't know the pedigree of this analyst, but that's what it says a he, right? That's what he says. I think it's a he with a Ming-Chi. It could be either, couldn't it? I don't know. Why is this? Is it going not in the direction I want it to go? Oh man, you guys get the idea. This sucks. All right. So they I'm surprised they were expecting to sell 400. I was expecting. I'm sure they expect to sell 400,000 of these things. 400,000 people that got $3,500. Where are these people? If you got $3,500 to spend on a Vision Pro, why are you not at our top tier of the VR Midnight Club membership? Literally, we're a fraction of that price. There is no way that any of you watching this has a Vision Pro or is buying one of them and is not a member of our exclusive VR Midnight Club Society. So go and check out JustVRGaming.shop. Otherwise, I don't want to hear your comments or nothing. You don't exist. You're nothing to me. Okay? There's no way you're buying this thing and you're not, giving the subscription to individuals that are going in the front lines, reporting the stories in a balanced, journalistic, professional kind of way, while taking shit from random people who typically make nothing and hide behind a fake profile while giving you shit for doing so and saying that you shouldn't report on anything other than the things that are good that they don't even click themselves, which doesn't make any damn sense. If you want people to make positive stories and what you call non-clickbait, even though I don't think I've ever done any clickbait really, make sure you actually click the things that are positive or good or what you use your estimation right in the first place, rather than complaining and then not clicking anything else. You are the problem. Blame yourself, get angry at yourself. It's your weakness in being able to click the things that you believe should be clicked, that you should be angry at, not the people that understand the psychology of the click and made you click while still delivering in the title. As I said, the bitch gene is real. So orders have been made to scale back before the Vision Pro has launched in the markets outside of the United States, which Kiao says is a sign that demand in the US has fallen sharply beyond expectations. No shit. As a result, Apple is expected to take a conservative view of headset demand when the Vision Pro launches in additional countries. I think one of those countries is China, actually. It's going to be one of the few devices that are American that's going to launch in China, right? Even the US government doesn't care about them launching it in China. like they do with the 4090. But again, this could be all BS. I'm sure angry Apple fans will tell me in the comments and tell me about how they're gonna unsubscribe, or they're not gonna watch any more videos from the channel, and how I'm a clickbait or whatever else. You know, I'm going to cry all the way to NatWest Bank or Nationwide or Barclays or one of them. Anyway, Apple is expecting Vision Pro shipments to decline year over year in 2025 compared to 2024. And the company, I mean, they're surprised. It's $3,500 if this is true. It's $3,500. Is this $3,500, right? You're buying this thing new. It's $3,500. It's like 3,250 or 3,300 pounds in UK money. That is right? I'm not dreaming here. Right? Let me know in the comments if this is correct, because this thing's expensive, right? I mean, even if we didn't just survive a COVID and inflation and a soft medium recession and have had a bajillion layoffs, this thing would still be expensive, right? Are you guys in agreement with me here, or am I on my own here? I feel like if any of this is true, like, no, this is a surprise, right? Because I'm feeling like I'm losing it here or something. Anyway, where are we? Apple's expecting Vision shipments to decline year over year. We said that already. And the company is said to be reviewing and adjusting its headset production roadmap. Kiao does not believe there will be a new Vision Pro model in 2025. An adjustment to a prior report suggesting a modified version of the Vision Pro would enter mass production late next year. In a February report, Kiao said that Apple was working to improve the efficiency of production and supply chain management. Supply chain management. I thought it was supply chain management. Is that a typo? Is it meant to be supply chain or supply chain management? It says there, with little change to the product specifications and user experience. At the time, Kiao estimated that we would not see a Vision Pro with significant updates until 2027. Damn. Kiao believes that Apple needs to work to address the lack of key applications, price, and comfort without impacting user experience. Poor Vision Pro sales is expected to impact the growth of pancake lenses and the adoption of micro LED display technology in small-sized consumer electronics. Really? They think it's going to affect everywhere? I don't think it will if the price is right. Their prices, that's not going to affect things. It's going to affect Apple maybe, but it's not going to affect. Why is there an ad of a woman shaving her armpits? Replenish your skin. Oh, it's Dove, that's why. Dove rolls like that on there. They kind of show you everything ads. Anyway, yeah, that's not going to, do you guys think that's going to affect VR and XR in general? I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to at all, especially with what we were speaking about previously, because now this is the fourth segment I'm recording, and the 3 segments previous, depending on what order I put it in, but the 3 were recorded, were all meta-based stuff about them opening up the technology to third parties. So they're kind of going in the opposite direction of Apple right now, where Apple seems to be really getting beat up at the moment for their closed system that worked for them so well for so many years. They're getting taken into court every other minute now. Everyone's after them, from Epic to Google to whoever. Has Google been after them as well? Everyone's been after them pretty much. But yeah, $3,500. I mean, geez, you could get like a Quest 3, a PlayStation VR 2, a PS5, and still have money for like a mid-range PC maybe, if you had some stolen parts. Probably it's a lot of money. $3,500. You could be at the highest tier of the membership on JustVRGaming.shop. I mean, come on. So share your thoughts on this, guys. What do you think? Are you surprised if this is true? Because again, just like when we were reading about the production cuts with the PlayStation VR 2, they do angle it as rumors, no confirmation from the companies themselves. They don't tend to want to confirm these things. Why would you, I suppose, necessarily? Assuming it's true, if it's true, are you surprised? I wouldn't be surprised if this was true personally. Do you think that the price point of the Vision Pro was always going to was always going to make it inevitably find itself in a situation? And are you surprised that Apple thought they could sell 400,000 units of these things? Are there 400,000 people that can afford this thing? Where are they? Come to my channel. Give me some money. Give me money, bro. You know, Apple's all right. Put a tenant outside the studio and get a subscription instead, and save yourself much money. You can still get yourself a Quest 3 or a PlayStation VR 2. Much more value for money. Anyway, share your thoughts, guys. Those are things to mull over there. It looks like this page has got comments, so let's check them out. They're using a forum system by the looks of things. This should be interesting because there's no votes. I don't know how we're going to do this. Actually, no, let me go back. I'm pretty sure I saw it on the page itself. Yeah, here we go. No votes, but there we go. Oh, wait, there is votes. It says top rated comments. Okay, cool. Oh, 64 votes. Like, perfect. This is Switcher. I like Switcher already because he's got a picture of a dude with his eyeballs going all over the place. Like he's just had something inserted in his lower posterior without consent. But that's not why I like him. It has a picture of a dude. I like him because he's got a 1 in his name, just like me, the integer. And I always trust people more when they have 1s in their name. He has the highest voted rated comment. He's quoted the part where it says orders have scaled back because of fallen interest in expectations in the US. He says here, whose expectations? Couldn't have been mine, as I expected very few buyers due to the high price and no compelling use case. That's another thing as well, as he says of that. And to be honest with you guys, I'm still not convinced that wearing a headset for like 90 to 99% of things is ever going to be more efficient than just doing the thing with your hands on a keyboard or a mouse or a controller for the most part, sometimes. Now, not with games, because games, it makes sense because you're getting a different experience, especially as it gets more lighter and all the rest of it. But for work, I'm saying, for actual work and productivity, I feel like that's always going to be a slower workforce. There's not going to be a workforce that can be using a bunch of Apple Vision Pros and get work done as quickly as someone that's just not faffing around and gets shit done, right? In my humble of opinion. Do you agree with that? I mean, because that, you know, it seems kind of silly to me. I don't know. I never use one, so maybe I'm talking out of my lower regions. Another one here says, this is hard to believe. Why would Apple have expected to sell 800k units? Exactly. It doesn't solve anything. There's no killer app. It's uncomfortable and too expensive. Apple must know this is a glorified dev unit and work hard on 2.0. That sounds like solid opinion as well. Octopi. It's got a very creepy Voldemort picture. I think that's Voldemort. Let me know if any of the podcast viewers, do Apple still not realize that not all of their customers are billionaires or even millionaires? $3,500, man, that will clear rent arrears for me right now. Price is not the issue. It's a lack of a use case. I think it is an issue. I think it's a bit of both. I think the price does make a difference. If it was, let's just say, for instance, if it was $100, I know that's a real far-fetched scenario, but let's just say it was $100. Technology, the chips and everything are a lot cheaper to make. It was $100. You probably will get it, even just for a laugh. So it's not the use case alone, it's the price. The price makes it prohibited. The price makes it even prohibited for it as a meme. There's a big difference between the Quest 2, that's like what, $200 now, permanent on the price, gets you into VR, you get a nice set of stuff in the box. From the outset, you don't have to buy as many accessories. I think the accessories have gone down in price in one of the articles as well now. You don't get mixed reality. You can't do Vision Pro stuff with it, but you know, that's affordable. You could save your money up from 2 weekends of work and grab one of those. You'd have to work for months on a normal wage just to get a Vision Pro, and then you're going to feel really bad if you don't use it enough to justify the price. I mean, that's a car payment, you know, it's serious. And then I'll go one more comment here. This is Excite Me Please. Okay, that's a very dodgy name. Oh, it's got a picture of Kermit the Frog though, enjoying a lovely mug of what looks like Joe. I don't know what kind of Joe it is. Just insert your favorite brand of tea or coffee there. He's just drinking it away. Does Kermit the Frog drink tea or coffee? It looks like tea bag as well. Anyway, Excite Me Please says, it flopped. We can say it out loud. Fanboys and Apple apologists. It's okay. You can still love all your shiny Apple things and admit a product of theirs just didn't land the way they thought it would. Do you agree with this guy, guys? Do you agree with this guy? You know, all these Apple fanboys with their Apple stuff, these Apple saddles. You know, I'm showing on the camera right now my Apple keyboard. I got a story as to why I got the Apple Studio. It is very good, but now my graphics card is fixed. It's kind of not being used as much at the moment yet. I got to pay for it in a few months as well. I've said that story as well. Anyway, enough of that. Share your thoughts, guys, on this. And yeah, Lily, share your thoughts for them to ponder as well with your AI beautiful insightfulness and your beautiful, beautiful 11 Labs voice.
The price tag is as high as Tokyo Tower. With the Vision Pro being more of a premium productivity and spatial computing tool, it's no shocker that the sticker shock has folks thinking twice. At those heights, it's battling in the business and enterprise airspace, not the usual consumer cloud. Apple's usually a whiz at creating must-haves, so maybe they'll recalibrate to match the market's altitude. For now, though, it seems like they might need to do a bit more to sweeten the deal, even for those big spenders. After all, it's all about getting that apple a day into everyone's daily tech diet, ne? Let's chat, Intergens. Do you think Apple's vision for Vision Pro is ahead of its time? Or is the price point the real reality check?
You're watching a segment from the JustVRGaming podcast, and I appreciate it. If you want to get the full context, watch the full episode, and support more content like this, then do check out the full episodes via the links in the pinned comment, description, and any other valid places. And if you're watching on places like Spotify or Apple, don't forget to rate the podcast the highest rating you think it deserves to help more people find it and to encourage the juices to make even more. A subscribe and a like is also a great thing to do if you're watching on YouTube. We appreciate you.